Hello everybody and welcome back to Pokemon Fire Red. I hope you liked that little intro with the music and the Pokeflute and stuff. We're gonna be catching the other Snorlax now. Wait a minute. Why is this one also a male? What the fuck? That's not cool. The whole reason of catching both of them would be because they're both a different sex. They usually are. Well, there's an 87.5% or something that they're male and 12.5 female, so guess we didn't get really lucky. Which means we don't have to catch it, so we'll just destroy it with someone who can do that, I guess. That kind of sucks. It means that Munchlaxes will not be able to be made in this Let's Play at all. I would have loved to have a Munchlax at a point in the game. I guess that's just not gonna happen. Yeah, it's too bad. I was kind of looking forward to that, and I don't like you doing yawn. So let's switch. Now the goal in this episode is to... Why are you using yawn twice? The goal in this episode is to actually get to Forsheha, or that's just how I like to call it. If you don't think that's the right pronunciation, you're probably right. This is just how I pronounce it because I find it a nicer pronunciation. And because I really have no freaking idea how it would be pronounced otherwise. And we should have an awakening, because I don't feel like switching out and stuff. Because I don't like status problems. Oh, bloody hell! It's like all he can do. Frickin' hell. Let's just throw Bob again. In that case. Rest. Okay, so we got a good opportunity to take down a lot of his health. You can see just by this, I'm 6 levels. Oh yeah, he's a Chesterberry. I'm 6 levels higher than him, yet he's still walling me quite well. So yeah, see, that doesn't do a lot, and Flamethrower really is the most powerful move I'm gonna be able to do against this guy. Fly might be useful, but not really. He probably has thick fat, actually, which will be halving the fire damage. That kind of depends if he has that or not, if my moves are getting buffed or debuffed. Well, actually, if they're being normal or getting debuffed. Alright, so I'm going to rely on Air Cutter to give me a few good hits. Come on. Nope, not that time. Nope, probably not. I assumed. So, let's do a Confusion Ray. Just to hope that it doesn't do rest as soon as it's awake again, but instead hits itself. That'd be nice. I mean, it has a really high attack stat, so if it's hitting itself in Confusion, that should do quite a bit. There we go. It looked like it wasn't a lot, but I can assure you that that was quite the amount for a Snorlax. Don't do rest! Yes! Go fuck yourself! He actually did. He actually destroyed himself. That was cool. That's close enough. Snorlax calmed down. It gave a huge yawn and returned to the mountains. So that's what happens if you defeat them instead of catching them. Now, let's check up here. Yes, there's one of these guys. One of Prof Oak aids 40 species, and he's supposed to give you an amulet coin. Amulet coin, that's actually a really useful item if you're running low on money. Basically, as long as the Pokemon that you're using... Wait, what? Why is he not blocking me from going? Oh, it's this game that they just let you go. Alright, so this is Cycling Road. You can only go here on your bike. Now, the first area, you've got a few trainers, but they're pretty easy to deal with. Anyway, Let's talk back about the amulet coin. If your Pokemon is first in your team or is going to be in the battle at all, really, you will get double the amount of money. This only works for trainer battles, of course, because wild Pokemon battles don't give you money. That should be something that you realize by now. I'm happy that he missed that. However, this Pokemon has got more than 80 HP, so we need to have to use 3 Dragon Rages, but we'll use Twister at the end. Okay? That's not cool. This is why I hate Grimers and stuff, like, and this, like, no, it's not cool. I don't like this guy. Minimize, Sand Attack, those are the moves I don't like. And that's why I usually advise getting an Aerial Ace, or getting Swift, or something in your team, just to prevent that. Coughing, there's really no need to switch. Saphira can use experience, so... Spike should be getting some experience. Hiccups. Spike should be getting some experience too, but I really want to give it to Saphira right now because, well, Saphira becomes Dragonair. When she becomes Dragonair, she becomes powerful. As long as it's a Dratini, it's not that powerful as it will be. Don't you dare laugh! Let's see. Yes, we can go down. Yay! As you can, so I'm forced to move downward. This is me not pressing anything. This is me. Oh, this is me pressing the down button. It's a lot faster, and pressing the up button and the side buttons. You go slow as tits. This is the probably one of the fastest ways to get to Fushika, and I usually just do that checking around just to make sure. It's a notice. Don't throw the game. Throw the Pokeballs instead. What? Okay. And we're actually almost at the bottom. And we made it. So, I don't believe you can surf here. So don't... Once you have surf, I don't think you can do it anyway. So, just a heads up for that. See what this guy has to say. I'm looking for the Pokemon Golduck. Want to trade one for my Lickitung. So that's actually a really cool trade. There's no other way to obtain Lickitung in the game. You can't catch it. So... yeah. At least... actually, I might be wrong on that. There might be a small chance that you can actually encounter it in the Safari Zone. But, we made it, finally, to the city for Sheikha. I love this city. This is probably my favorite city in this game. Solely because there is the whole Safari thing. But, additionally, there's also an important item that we're going to get here. And this item can be overlooked. It can be skipped as well. You don't require it. But... oh, here's the move deleter. Crap, wrong homebo. I didn't mean to go to the move deleter. I meant to go... where the hell is he? God damn it. I know he's here somewhere! It should be this one then. No! Ah! Come on! Oh, it's this one, of course, with the... yeah. Because there's, the water area here. This guy's got, like, a big yard. This guy doesn't have a yard, and his neighbor has, like, a big backyard. Like, what? And he's, like, got a... like, what? It's so unfair. I am the fishing guru's older brother. I simply love fishing. Yeah, sure, I like to fish. And he gives you the good rod. So that means we're only missing one rod at this point, and that is the super rod. And the super rod will basically be the same as the good rod, except better Pokemon and a little bit more variety as well. Now we can go around here and we can check it out. There's a Slowpoke here. I love Slowpokes. They're awesome. But you can't catch them in this one. Here's a Chansey. Chanseys are great. They are very, very powerful walls. I'm not sure if it was special or just normal defense, but they're very good walls. If you want a wall, Chansey is a really good choice. Here's a Lapras, which is probably one of the coolest water type Pokemon around in this generation because, well, it's really nice and stuff. It's a really nice Pokemon. Like, it likes people. Here's an Ammonite. And we remember Ammonite from the Pokemon in Depth that I did. Here's Kangaskhan. And this is a really cool Pokemon. It's very powerful too, and we should remember that from Giovanni. Now, let's take a look at this place. Hi, is this your first time here at the Safari Zone? No! Sorry, you're a regular here. Let's say yes this time. The Safari Zone actually has 4 zones in it. Each zone has different kinds of Pokemon, even some rare ones. Use the supplied Safari Balls to catch them. You can also throw bait or rocks besides the Safari Balls. If you throw bait, the Pokemon becomes less likely to flee, but harder to catch. If you throw rocks, the Pokemon becomes more likely to flee, but easier to catch. When you run out of the time or Safari Balls, it's game over. And you get 30 Safari Balls, or... how many steps was it? Oh, I accidentally pressed B. And it only costs 500, and for the amount of Pokemon you can catch here, it's definitely worth it. We're gonna do it. Safari Zone. Now, if you press start, you'll see that there is a new window. You have 600 steps and 30 Pokeballs. Here's a great tip. If you don't want to use your steps, but you know you're in the right area to catch the Pokemon you want, if you slightly tap it and spin around like this, it's enough to meet a Pokemon. Spinning around somehow works for meeting Pokemon, but it doesn't work for, say, for counting steps. So, and so we're just gonna throw Pokeballs at every Pokemon that we don't have caught. That's a really bad sentence. That we haven't caught yet. Simply to add them to the Pokédex. And then you'll be able to see how this goes in its works. But there's also more in the Safari Zone than just Pokemon you can catch. So we're going to move on through the zones. And we're going to try and complete a quest in this area. This is the Gold Tooth quest, I believe. That is the actual name of it. The aim of it is to get through, basically through every zone while walking. You can do this with Surf later on too, and then it's much easier. But you have to get all the way to the end, and then there will be an item lying on the floor somewhere, which will be gold teeth. This will be put in the key item pocket, and then you have to bring it to someone, and he will reward you. Now, it's actually quite important. Hey, cool, we actually caught the Doduo. Cool, I like Doduo. Doduo is a flying normal type, I believe. But he can't fly. It's a really awkward Pokemon, and Dotrio looks amazing. It's its evolution. So as you can see, shit tons of items everywhere. Leaf stones, there's like stones everywhere. So this is why I also haven't bought a Thunderstone yet. I knew that you can get a lot of stones in here. I'm not 100% sure if there's a Thunderstone, but... Kangaskhan! Ooh, please catch it. I want Kangaskhan. Ugh. Fuck! Don't run. Ah! Damn it. Ooh, sunny day. Yeah, I want Kangaskhan super bad. It's one of the rarest Pokemon. It's the rarest Pokemon along with Dratini in this area. In the Safari Zone area, not in just specifically this. What? I hit it twice in a row? That's amazing! I'm not throwing rocks or bait or anything because you can be tactical about this and increase your chances of catching it by using rocks, but in my experience, it works better to just throw the ball. But yeah, you can be as tactical about this as you want. We already caught a Doduo. You can be nice and throw bait and then run, but we're just going to run. We're just going to let it starve. Goodbye. How many steps do we have left? We have already used 200 steps. Well, a little bit less, but you get the point. Ah, Nidorino. Nidorino's the evolution of Nidoran male. And let's see if we can get it. It never hurts to have the evolution of a Pokemon that we can also get. So, yeah, please, okay. Goodbye. Let's see. Trainer tips. The remaining time declines only while you walk. Exactly. That's actually a tip that I gave. Oh, crap. That's jerkish of them. The makers. Let's see. It was it this way? I'm trying to get to gold teeth first, because that's the real important item. I don't remember exactly where it is. And, ooh, a Rhinehorn! This is also a really cool Pokemon. I would definitely advise getting this Pokemon in the later series, because in the later series you have Rhyperior as an evolution. Rhyperior is amazing. He's got an amazing ability. His ability will make super effective hits less effective, basically making it a really, really difficult to destroy Pokemon. But in this game, it's Rhyhorn and then Rhydon, and then the evolution chain is over. It's still worth your while, and I actually caught it. Well, what do you know? This one's actually quite hard to catch in here. I remember that. I remember spending a lot of time on it when I actually wanted it for my team. But in this case, we don't want it, and it's super easy. And Steel Wing is a cool move. It's a flying type move that, well, it's not a flying type move, but you think it's a combination between flying and steel, and it really is a steel move. But it could have also been a flying type move, but then it should have just been called Wing Attack. Never mind. And here's some protein. Good for your Pokemon. Good for their attack stat. Now let's take a look at what we get. Ooh, we got an Execute, another quite rare Pokemon. Now, this is also one of those Pokemon you can only catch in this area, I believe. So catching it here right now would be pretty freaking awesome. Holy shit! How many epic Pokemon have we already caught? Like 2, I believe, and we've already seen Kangaskhan twice. This is probably the best run of this place ever. I should try catching a Dratini now. Like, holy crap, it's going super well. This is amazing. This is amazing. How much time have we got left? Oh, not a whole lot. Oh, no. Oh, we are almost out. Ah, gold teeth. There we go. The gold teeth. We got the quest item. We're good. And in case you want to catch a Dratini, it's this piece of water where you can actually do this. You can also retire, by the way, if you're like, well, fuck, I don't want to walk these steps and I don't want to throw my balls, so yeah, let's go. Alright, I just have to try it. I have to try it. After that amount of luck, I can't not try it. It's impossible for me. By the way, gold teeth, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm sorry. Let's see. Nothing. Oh, there we go. Goldeen, okay. It's not bad. I'm not sure if you needed the super rod. I think you would need the super rod for a Dratini, actually. So there's really no point in trying. Anyway, let's continue on. There is one more thing, except for that's just the gold teeth. There is also this. Ah, finally! You're the first person to reach the secret house. Although I made a campaign for our grand opening, I was getting worried that no one would win our campaign prize. Congratulations, you have won. You receive HMO3. Thank you very much. This is Surf. This is an incredibly important item. You cannot get the Cinnabar without it, and if you can't get the Cinnabar, you can't complete the game. Simple as that. Anyway, we've pretty much done all the important things right here, except for that I really want to catch a Kangaskhan, but I'm thinking that's going to be a major effort, and I'll be recording it, but I'm not going to be uploading it then completely, and it'll be its own separate thing, probably. It'll be like a special episode, and it's a Venomoth! Are you kidding me? What's up with all these Pokemon that are awesome coming out at me for no apparent reason? Venomoth is really cool. A very underrated Pokemon, I do say. But I have actually used this thing in my team once, and it helped me out a lot. This guy could be really powerful. However, it could also just be because I was overleveled, because you're usually overleveled in this game. This one's really simple. This Fire Red is probably one of the easier Pokemon games. Usually all the handheld Pokemon games are relatively easy. The most difficult ones are probably the ones on the GameCube. But yeah. Which way are we supposed to go? Wait. Yeah, this way. Oh, game's about to be over. There's no way I can make the area that I want to go to. So, yeah, we might as well just try and catch this guy. Additionally, you can catch a Tauros in the first zone that the entering zone. So if you're looking for a Tauros, that's where you can do that. And was there any other special mentions? Scyther. Scissor. Scyther? Scissor? Yeah, Scyther. You can get Scythers in here too. I think those are also the first zone. I'm not 100% sure. Ding dong, time's up. Your Safari game is over, and so is this episode. If you enjoyed this episode, then be sure to like, comment, or whatever. Both. I don't really know what you're into. My name is Tedious Rock, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.